Good morning guys. Okay, so it is Saturday the 10th of February and next month we have a wedding to go to. Now, it's my wife's niece and the plan was that they were going to hold the wedding round at my mother-in-law's house, but the area is just not big enough, and I suggested why don't we have it here and we can have it under this carport area here. So I'm going to spin you around and I'm going to let you see what we've got planned before the middle of next month. Now, it's kind of an unwritten rule here, but people don't go into your house to use your toilet. So unfortunately we're going to have all these people around for this wedding, but there's no toilets. So we are going to build toilet blocks out the back, so we've basically just been rushed on a little bit. So I'll show you what we're going to do and where we're going to do it. So I'll just spin you around guys. Okay, so we're going to clear out the area under the carport here, and we'll set up tables and everything for the wedding and out on this area here. Now, Chris along the road, his daughter's wedding last year, they got a load of like tent things and they ran them right along the front of the house out on the road, and they held the wedding out there, which was ideal. The only problem you've got is you actually block the road. Yet it happens everywhere, they do it all the time, so I mean it's not a problem. But I don't want to do that, especially since we've got this massive carport that we can use. So we're just going to clear everything out of it, give the floor a bit of a scrub. What we intended on doing eventually anyway was across in this back left hand corner here, we were going to put a couple of just outdoor showers and a toilet and a urinal. So we've had the guy out this morning, and what they're going to do is they're going to concrete this area here. Now, if you'll see there's holes along the wall, and then this inside wall there's holes along the wall at the same heights. So we're going to rebar the walls together to make the framework for the concrete base. So this is going to get levelled out with sand and it'll all be rebarred together, which will hold all the walls together. We're going to put drainage in here, we're going to tile all this, we're going to put drainage in as well. So what we're going to do is, because we're planning here to build a two-bedroomed holiday home, we are going to extend all the pipe work for the toilet and the drainage that just goes into a grey water tank. So in this back area here, and it's only 2.5 metres by 2.5 metres, we're going to build a wall up here and we're going to make one side of it a toilet, and then at this side we're just going to build like a little sort of a little 3/4 height wall with just a walk round into a urinal in this corner here. So we'll have a toilet and a urinal. We're going to put a sink just outside over here, and then I'm going to put two pipes coming up, one here. I don't know if you can see, we've put crosses on the wall where I want to run the pipes up. Now, we're not going to install showers, but we just need all the pipe work fitted underneath this concrete floor, along with any black water and grey water piping that's going to be coming from this unit that we're going to build. So we're going to install all that, but we'll run the pipe up here and we'll just cap it so that it can be connected up once we build this house. Now, this here is all getting brought up level as well, and we're bringing soil and putting soil out the back here up again, this same level. So it's going to come up to the bottom of this top panel here, and we're going to put a septic tank here, a soak away here, and then the water for the showers and for the rainwater to drain off this patio, we're just running a pipe right down. We're putting a couple of drains in. We're just going to run a pipe right down at an angle, right down just to the other side of that metal pole there. So that'll just be normal rainwater and everything that'll just drain away into the back, and it'll just run into that pool at the back. Now that's just going to be clean water anyway. And we'll run the toilets and the sinks and everything, and the shower, the floors of the showers here with the drains into the grey water tank directly. Now the black water tank, and we're just going to put them into the same soak away tank because we don't feel the need for two soak away tanks. When we build it the other side, and we're bringing this soil up to the bottom of the top panel here as well, so all this is going to get raised up by maybe 3 or 4 feet just out to these banana palms. When this pool at the back fills up, the water comes right up level with the palms here. So if we raise this up another 3 or 4 feet, along here. It's also going to give us a bit of protection, also give us quite a big area for planting stuff and growing vegetables and things. So yeah, this is the plans, and this is what we plan to do later on in the year when we were building the pool and the little holiday villas. But due to this wedding and me suggesting that we'll have it here, we've decided that we're just going to do this little corner now and just pre-prep it with the pipe work for when we put like a two bedroom one here. So that's it, guys. I'll be back very shortly. We are just waiting on the guy writing us up a quote for it. It includes sort of building these, bricking up the top in between the tops of the posts here as well to make a wall all the way around. Now we are planning to do it all the way around anyway, but again we're just going to concentrate on this little area here. So when things get started, guys, I will bring you back and I will speak to you very shortly. Well, I don't know if you can see what they're doing here, but I thought they were just delivering the plumbing work, the pipe work, and they have installed all the drains and the pipe for the toilet. And what they've done is the pipe's coming up now. Me, I would have just stuck bags in them, but I don't know if you can see. Well, you probably can see that. But what they do is they cut 4 slots down the top of the pipe, and they put the pipe adhesive, the glue. It's kind of like Evo stick, I suppose, and it's highly flammable. And what they do is they put a load of that around the inside of the pipe, they set it on fire, and then it heats the pipe up, and then they just bend the 4 bits of the pipe that they've cut, where they've cut the slots. You end up with 4 little bits of pipe, and they just bend them over. Now, obviously these are way too high, so all they're doing is they're sealing these so when they concrete this, nothing goes down into that pipe work. So you'll see the 3 smaller ones. In fact, there's 4 because there's a smaller one behind that large pipe. The large pipe's going to be the waste for the toilet. And then there's another one across here, a small one coming up, and these are going to be for drains. Now, the first 2 here, so going from left to right, you've got 2, these are going to be floor drains for the showers. The third one, that's going to be a drain for a sink, because we're not putting a sink in the toilet, we're just putting a sink outside the toilets. And there's going to be a toilet there where the large pipe is, and then there's a drain for in the floor, because this will just get hosed down and if we're cleaning it and that. So it's going to be like a wet sort of area, so you can just hose the whole area around. It's all going to get tiled and then tiled up the sides as well. Okay guys, I'm just jumping in here. Now, that last video clip you've just watched was Saturday morning, and they were supposed to just be coming round to give us a quote, which they did, but they also turned up with all the pipe work, and I thought they were just going to be dropping it off. But as you can see, they started installing it all. Now, I was using my DJI Osmo 6 to do the videos, and I videoed a little bit on the Sunday as well. Now, they didn't do much more than what they did in that last part of the video, and they weren't coming on the Sunday. I didn't even expect them on the Saturday. So he sent round his son on the Sunday morning. He came around with 2 of his friends, and they moved a load of sand which was piled up at the back here, and they moved it into the, spin you around like you see. So there was a pile of sand there, and they came round on the Sunday morning and they moved all the sand, and then nothing else sort of happened. I knew they weren't coming, so they turned up on Monday morning. So the next little video clip you're going to see jumps. I've missed out the whole Monday morning, but they did a hell of a lot on the Monday morning, and you'll see what they did, because the next clip is, I think, about 2 o'clock on the Monday afternoon, and I will then take it all from there and you will see what's been happening, guys. Okay guys, it's just the back of 3 on the Monday, and I had says I thought the next thing we were going to get was going to be the concrete truck, but it's not, because they're putting the frame in for the roof first, because these legs have got rebar feet coming out the bottom of them that go underneath the framework here that the concrete is going to get laid on. So they've cut bits of the wall away to reveal the rebar on the posts of the wall, and they've welded metal plates on, and then they've welded rebar through the metal plates, and they've spread them out into the concrete base. and they've done the same with the one at the back here. So you'll see there's a metal plate and then rebar feet coming off it that will get concreted in to support it. Now this will all get filled in and concreted in. Oh, I need to get out the road here. So this frame for the roof is going up fast. We've now got the back cross beam in and the front one. You can see there's a little overhang to the side. There's going to be an overhang to the back here as well. Yeah, so for a day's work, they've done a heck of a lot. We've just had another delivery as well, the roof panels. So you'll see how long this is by the length of these roof panels here. I can barely see the screen here because of the sun. So that's the roof panels, and they're long. It's a long roof. And the two guys are still digging the two holes out the back. We had rain earlier, and it has just got really humid and hot. But they're manually digging these holes, and they're getting on really well. I could not have done this. I couldn't have dug one of these. I struggled to dig 6 little holes for my trees in one day. So I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Still Monday, guys. And a wee delivery out the blue that I did not expect today. So we have a concrete truck. So this one's for you, Kenny, if you're watching. Let's see what my concrete's like. I know you've been having various consistencies. So we'll see what we're getting. Let's have a wee look at how the whole guys are getting on. Wow. So this is just coming up level with the wall here. So that's Monday done and dusted. Now I thought when this concrete truck came and they put this concrete slab in, that would have scuppered their plans for the rest of the day. But no, they got this in, they got it levelled off, they've scraped it up because obviously there's walls getting built on this and it's also getting tiled. So it's been scraped up to give good adhesion for tiles and walls. However, they kept going and they just worked above it. And I says to my wife, I was like, why are they still working? I would have thought that after the concrete was in that would have been them finished. She says, no, they've got to finish a job tomorrow in Nakhon Phanom, so they want to get as much as they can done today. Which is why they've rattled on and got all this framework up. I mean, it's mostly just everything tacked into place at the minute. Now the plan is these first two sort of openings in the back wall are getting bricked up to the top of the posts, and then we're just putting shearer board with slats along the top. The toilet in the back left hand corner, that's getting bricked all the way up, but they're putting slatted bricks in it, like you sort of get in Thai houses and bathrooms and that. And that's just to allow for airflow and for some light to get in, because we're not putting electricity out here. There's no electric showers or anything going in. It's just going to be cold showers, and it's basically just for the pool when we've got the pool built. And like I said before, we had to sort of rush this on so that we've got at least a toilet and a urinal for people at this wedding to use. So there's only a... On says you need to let people see that there's somebody having a pee at the urinal. So she wants a wall just built so that you can see the heads and you can see over the wall when you're having a pee, so that if people come up they can see there's somebody in there. Well, that's fair enough, I suppose. That's up to her. If that's what she wants to do. It's not her that's going to be peeing in there, it's going to be the men. But obviously the toilet, what we're going to actually do is, this toilet area is going to be quite substantial. And we don't have like an area for getting changed for if anybody wants to come and use the pool. So we're actually just going to stick a shower up in the left hand, like the toilet's going there, we're just going to put a shower in here, so that there is an area for people if they want to get a shower and get changed in private. So yeah, I am absolutely gobsmacked at what they've actually achieved in one day here. It's incredible. This guy's very, very good with metal though, very good with metal. It's the same guy that did our carport and the same guy that did our shaded areas out the front of the kitchen. You can probably tell the way it's built, it's all pretty much the same. So nobody's going to be here tomorrow. However, that means that this concrete is getting a full sort of day to set up before they start sort of walking on it and working on it, because they've not done any welding along the middle struts here, and they've still got other ones. This one here has still got to go up, so they can't really get they sort of worked around the edges, walking along the wall there welding, and a guy on ladders doing this side welding. So the middle struts are not really welded, and certainly in the middle of the roof. So they need to get ladders up, or probably some scaffolding in there once that concrete's set. So a day off tomorrow. Our bricks, that's for bricking the walls up. Now we're eventually going to brick the whole lot up to the top of the posts here, to give us privacy, especially when we've got the pool and that, and when we've got the little sort of resort houses built. So that's it guys, I am going to stick this video out just so you can see the progress, and I will catch you in the next one as they start to build walls, put the roof on, put the showers in, tile it, etc, etc. So take care guys, and I will speak to you later on. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a wee thumbs up, share it, and if you haven't done so already, there's a lot of people watch the channel that haven't subscribed. Just hit that subscribe button. I'm a ball hair off getting to that 1,000 subscribers, and that would be an absolute great achievement. And if I could do it with this toilet block build, that would be even better. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers for now.